Good morning, good morning. It's Jacqueline Richardson, Miss JJ Diamond, Jackie Deja, whatever y'all call me. It's no sun, but it's still a wonderful day in the neighborhood. We're all alive. And today, I wanted to talk about Chris Brown and Usher fighting. Now, Chris, is it you want some love? That's why you acting a fool? You know, these Tauruses, they just, they got to get it together. Now, Chris, I'm 34 years old. Why are you out there fighting? Now, based on what I read, you got an attitude because someone ignored you. Well, how does it feel when you was ignoring me when I've been trying to get you to Charlotte to help me teach the kids about natural art? How does it feel? Then you want to still run around with dead rappers. You come and talk to the ones that's active. That's what happens, karma sets in after a while. You got to think. What have you done wrong to other people for people to even not acknowledge you? It plays a part. That's a big issue with Tauruses. Very big issue. Chris Brown I've been a fan of Chris Brown since he was young. I would get on watch the TV on the BT. I was in Buffalo and learn his dances and take it to the club. That's what I would do to help him come up. And the disrespect that I had to deal with throughout this duration of trying to come up in this industry to help the youth has been disrespected. You get more respect dealing with them instead of running from them. I don't have to run from them. And they respect me. Why? Because I show them love, real love, here every single day. Anytime they need me. If y'all notice, this year, I said I was going to switch up. I would say happy birthday to Chris Brown, Meek Mill. It was Lloyd Banks' birthday that just passed. Him and my daughter actually shares the same birthday. And normally when I put them up, my people, they won't say anything. They hated it. They said, no, we're not saying happy birthday to them. Because we ain't see them saying happy birthday to her. But yet and still, she's sharing their stuff. And granted, that's just the person that I am. It's your birthday. I'm going to say happy birthday, Some people feel like they're privileged. Because I have music with them. They feel like they're privileged. But you have done nothing to help me build my organization. Nothing. I did this on my own. I built this from the ground up by myself. Okay, y'all gave me some cents, a couple of dollars. Everything else I worked for. Blood, sweat, and tears. Taking time away from my child to build this organization, to teach the men, to teach the ladies. how to live, how to survive without chaos. Who wants to wake up in chaos every day in order to get help or in order to get a music sale? So my job is to teach. That's been my job for over 30 years. It just didn't start 10 years ago. I just became legal 10 years ago. But I've been doing this for over 30 years. And I actually started up in Buffalo, New York. I had so many kids, I didn't know how I'm going to take care of all these kids. Because their parents want to be getting high or running the streets or just not giving a damn about them. See, I was in their shoes. So I understand and I get it. Y'all come from privileged homes. Quiet as kept, I came from one too. But I lived both sides. So I understand them when they're going through their problems. You may not understand, but I do. And if I'm telling you to pull up and share your love with these people, then you should pull up. And that's just the way it is. The disrespect has been like unreal. Do I have beef with you? No. I'm just telling you how I feel. That's who I am. I'm going to tell you how I feel. Now, just because you want attention, you can't be out there fighting other people. You're a grown-ass man. That's not how we do things. If you want attention and you're not getting it, that tells you to evaluate what you've been doing. That tells you to sit down and think about what you've been doing as a man for someone to ignore you. Because if you was that good of a person, they're going to come to you and show you the love that you deserve. That's the way it works. It's like when I'm at work every day. You know, sometimes they have to hide me. And this is real talk, what I'm telling you. Sometimes they have to hide me. Send me upstairs in a cut somewhere. Because the employees be looking for me. And then they'll find me and they won't work. They'll stand on my side talking to me for a half an hour to an hour. And mess up their stuff. Their numbers because they want to holler at me. So that's the type of respect you want. Okay? But I tell them because I don't want them messing up themselves, hurting, trying to talk and get advice from me or just want to be in my my space. I tell them, go before you get in trouble. So it came to the point where they had to start hiding me. I would hide myself. That's the type of love you want. Where people will look for you. Not look for you to hurt you. Not look for you because they hating on you. But look for you because you make them feel good inside. Not because you're a music artist. Because they know you as a person. And that music comes secondary. Or that fame comes secondary. See, that's what I try to explain to y'all. My fame is real. And I did it without the music. I did it with the character that I am. That God has made me to be. That's true fame. What y'all have is a bunch of people listening to y'all music and trying to figure y'all out based on what media says. So they don't know the real you. So all they're going to do is falsify whatever information they get. But see, my fans, they know me because I work the streets. I don't have to worry about, and I try to tell y'all this, I don't have to worry about them not listening to my music anymore. Because when they see me, they're going to remember. But see, when you got artists that their fan base is music fan base, you're going to die sometimes. And I get it. This is why I brought y'all on this journey with me. But y'all didn't even respect it. I work these streets, blood, sweat, and tears. Real life. And yes, I'm a woman. And it's a lot of us that work these streets, blood, sweat, and tears. Especially the ones that come up out of Harlem. Some people deserve our love and some people don't. So it's something to think about. I'm going to continue to try to teach y'all. Some of y'all I taught. Y'all took my stuff. But because y'all had a little bit more falsified fame, y'all decided to blow with it and said, forget about me. Don't you think I'm too old to be selling drugs to the community? Plus, I don't want to sell drugs to the community. I don't want my kids even using or being around drugs. I don't even want them drinking or smoking weed. But some things you just can't change. So I prefer those over other drugs. But nobody thought about that. Everybody wanted to be selfish. Nobody thought about, damn, Miss JJ is really in the field. Yo, we got to really help her. Nobody had enough balls to do that. I've been telling y'all, pull up. Only people that showed up around here, shout out to Jada Kiss. May he rest in peace, DMX. It's another rapper that pulled up when I first got here. He's an underground rapper from Patterson, I believe. Some people really be in the field. And it's not as dangerous as y'all think it is. Especially when the love is true and the love is loyal. But the disrespect to the streets has been phenomenal. And it's time we turn the tables now. It's time. For all those that was being selfish, now it's time that y'all see the reality of what's going on. Because y'all did not help. All y'all thought about was yourselves. But what about the kids coming up after y'all? What about them? Chris Brown, I was a millionaire before you. And I got it on the streets. Y'all guys got to get yourselves together. That's all I say. You know. Y'all really do. We don't want the fighting in the industry. You and Usher came up in the same era together. You have a daughter. So now she had to wake up this morning reading that her dad was fighting another music artist? Is that what you want to teach royalty? We trying to change the world for kids like her. And this is what you want to teach your daughter? I love little royalty. Sometimes you got to walk away. Sometimes you got to analyze the situation. Sometimes you got to say, well, damn, what did I do that this woman or this person does not want to speak to me? And think about it. It's different if she didn't know you, but she know you. So she's not acknowledging you. It's for a reason. What have you done? What are people watching you do? Because they all watching. Fellas, y'all got to get yourselves together. You know. And that 30 range, even early 40s, y'all minds are not right. And this is why I'm fighting for mental health for all you guys, because y'all minds are not right. I get y'all got to be out here hustling to get that money, but it's a lot more that comes with life in order for you to maintain it. So now what you're saying, you want people to say, oh, the old Chris Brown is back. He's fighting again. Oh, we don't want him. We're not calling him out for no more money. Is that what you want? You tired? We need to understand. Are you tired? You need a break. You've been trying to figure it out. Well, you know what I always tell people to do? Get a job. Fall back for a little while. Take a break. You're only 34. Get your mind together. Get into some other things, like the communities. Did you forget you, Chris Brown? Did you forget that you do art? I was just at a school doing a tour for my daughter that has a whole art gallery. And believe me, if you would have went to them, they might have opened up their doors and let you show off your art. And maybe even make sales off your art. The real Chris Brown. Not the one that be dancing on the stage all day. Who you really are. But did you think about that? Instead of J. Cole being on the wall of arts at that school, your picture would have been there because you stepped foot in their building. See the type of things I'm into? It could lead you to bigger and better things. But y'all run from being who y'all really are. Y'all want to put out this fake love instead of being who you really are. Because that's all the fans really want. They want to know who you really are. This is a different era. Things are different. We have some great leaders in this industry, and we have some very, very bad leaders in this industry. You got to pick a side. You really need to pick a side. This is Jacqueline Richardson, Miss JJ Diamond, Jackie Deja, whatever y'all call me. Miss JJ Entertainment, Private Friend Incorporated. Remember, guys, and this is not just for Chris Brown and Usher. This is for everyone and anyone that's listening. You have to pick a side. What side do you want to be on? Do you want to be on God's side or do you want to be on the devil's side? And whatever side you choose, you have to stand on it. And it can lead you to destruction or can lead you to success. Depending on what side you choose. I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all soon.